A normal medium-sized Persian carpet on average takes anything between 6 months to a year and a half to finish weaving. And it is a full-time job for a weaver to sit down every day and weave the carpet. But how are the weavers paid? Because it's a very rare thing for weavers to finance the carpet that they're weaving themselves. It is usually another person, either an individual who commissions the carpet or the owner of a carpet company who finances it and buys the material and coordinates the process of making a carpet. So carpet weavers are only one chain in the big chain of Persian carpet manufacturing business. So they must be paid. But how much should the carpet commissioner pay them? Each carpet city of Iran has a different way of determining the payment for weavers, but none of them is as interesting as the city of Qom. Welcome back to Narcissus Hustle, and in this video we show you the weird way carpet weavers get paid. So if you've seen our Qom carpet video, you know that we took a trip to the city of Qom, the city of the most expensive carpets in the world. If you haven't watched those videos, the link is in the description. Actually, go watch our whole series of Persian carpet videos. There is a lot of information in them for you, the carpet lover, and it makes me sad that you haven't watched them yet. So on our trip, we were lucky to arrive in the city of Qom a little bit early, and our hosts told us that we have the chance to take a peek at one of the meetings of the Carpet Society that happens behind closed doors. In this room, the amount of money that a carpet weaver should receive is decided. But what is happening here, and who are these people? When we got to the place, there were a lot of people behind the door who weren't allowed to get in. We later found out that these people were the commissioners and the weavers of the carpets, and they had brought the carpet that was finished weaving to this meeting. What happens in this room is that the carpet is closely observed by these very old people. These men are the eldest of the carpet community of Qom, people who've been in this business for more than 60 years. They take a look at the carpet, and based on the information that they have received from the carpet commissioner and their own observations, considering a lot of different factors, they determine a price that the commissioner should pay the weaver. This whole method of gathering in a place and deciding the value of a weaver's work started about 70 years ago in Qom, in one of the old-style cafes, where a few of the heads of the newly made carpet industry of the city made assumptions about the money that should be paid to weavers. That tradition evolved into this room and these meetings that are held twice a week every week. The whole process goes like this. The carpet commissioner fills out a form about the carpet and gives some information about the process. What is the size of the carpet and the density of the knots? What is the material? How much material was used? What is the dominant color? How many colors are in the carpet? How long did it take to finish? Who was the commissioner? Who was the weaver? What are some of the problems of the carpet, if any? For example, there might be a little bit of asymmetry happening, or some part of the carpet might be a little bit smaller than it should be. The commissioner also says how much money they've paid already while the weaving was happening, because the weaver needs money to get by anyway, so they're paid a little bit of money like salary every month. Then the 5 experts in the room double check the information that they can, like the size, the color, the density, and the problems. For example, here you see that he is sizing the carpet from center to see if there is any asymmetry in the carpet. Or here, there is another problem in the carpet. Can you spot it? Take a look a bit closer. Can you see it? There is a gap in the middle of the motifs. That means the pattern has shifted a little bit in this area, which is a mistake that the weaver has made. This kind of problem and many others are very hard to distinguish if you aren't an expert. So once they have the facts, based on all the info they've received and all the info they've deduced, each of the experts gives an amount that they think should be paid.
شما چی؟ شما چی؟ زریبا رو زدن. خب این زریبا رو ما میدیم به این آقایی که اینجا هستن.
And once they reach an agreement, the price is settled and an official document is issued with the price and the official stamp of the carpet committee. Now the weaver has an official document that they can use to get the fair price that they are owed. Talking about fair price, the interesting thing about this committee is that it runs on one main thing: trust. The commissioners trust that this meeting is going to give them a fair price that they should pay, and the weavers trust that the experts are going to do justice by them and decide on a fair number for their craft and effort. And also, this committee decides on the payment based on the economy of that time, which is more fair for the weavers because I don't know if you know it or not, but the economy of Iran is not at all in a good state, and that's an understatement. So factoring in the inflation and the currency value of the time is more fair for the weaver. But honestly, if you ask me, I'd say the value of a weaver's work is much more than the numbers that are being paid to them. Sure, this committee decides on a fair price based on the norms of payments, but the norm of the payments for the efforts that weavers put in their work and their art and craft is not fair at all. The hands that weave knot after knot are priceless and should be compensated based on that. But that's just a wish for now. No doubt committees like this are a step in the right direction towards respecting weavers' rights, but still, there's a long way to go. Talking about fairness, don't you think it's fair that you like the video and subscribe to our channel? By subscribing and sharing the videos with others, you help us on our way to raise awareness about the crafts of Iran that are slowly being forgotten, especially if you're interested in the art and culture of Iran. And hit the subscribe button to be a part of the first 1,000 subs of the channel. We are so close. Thank you, and see you in Narcissus Hustle or in the next video.